Boxing, one of the most oldest forms of fighting in all case of history as humans. A lovely sport that I got into when it came down to having to defend myself. As a boy that's been picked on, bullied, treated terribly in his life, I feel like I need to know how to fight. And now, as a 17-year-old kid, and being a host of Mile Raw Games, being inspired by boxing, martial arts, and all different type of forms, from karate to boxing, different matters of MMA, kickboxing, Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu, Taekwondo, getting to wrestling from WWE at first, and they're a matter of loves. I found a great deal of love for it. Today we discuss two icons of martial arts from Pacific boxing and two people that have been acclaimed to be two of the GOATs of the case of matter of the iconic heavyweight division. In this case, obviously, if you see by the title, it's Muhammad Ali versus Mike Tyson, the greatest, the GOAT, the griffin of the sport, versus the tiger, the behemoth, that guy will go into you not to worry about. I'm obviously your host, I'm Raw Games. I wanted to go put this video up beforehand, but I forgot really an point. Time scheduling and mixed course is also the fact that going about doing it, I wanted to go and have it just be me talking about it, mixed with having the boxing gloves, but since of me obviously progressing throughout that time with better matter of editing skills, I wanted to go ahead and do it in the quick form sense matter like this. Hope you guys will enjoy. I love y'all. Let's go get into it. Muhammad Ali, born in Louisville, Kentucky, Cassius Clay originally, until later on changing his name, converting to Islam, becoming Muslim, was a boy of great matter of talents, and later on went to a boxing gym, put on some gloves, probably padded the bag, pieced it the fuck with an ace peeps combo, with this being said, and then found a great deal of love for boxing, loved the art, loved the case of matter of the style, and pushed to go ahead and become a great boxer, with this being said. Had it every day of training, but decided in his mind, I'm going to train now and later on live the rest of my life as a champion, becoming more and more profound when it came down to his knowledge, knowing of the world, later on meeting Malcolm X, and eventually getting a heavyweight case of matter contending match with the case of matter of Sonny Liston, a bruiser, a great A slugger, a guy that made someone like Mike Tyson, in his own words, a Boy Scout, the man who annihilated Floyd Patterson twice. He was going to kill me, in the words of the greatest. Muhammad Ali beat Sonny Liston in Miami, where the one night Miami case of matter of possible events and the case of matter of inspiration came from, where he was with Malcolm X, Jim Brown, and Sam Cooke. Muhammad Ali, still Cassius Clay at this point, later on due to conversion, and changed his name. Muhammad meaning worthy of all phrases, and Ali meaning most high. Muhammad Ali will become more and more great within the matter of his skills and superbly destroy niggas with his great fly style, moving around the ring, floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee. George can't hit what his eyes can't see. All you chumps are gonna buy when I whoop him. All ya. I know you got him picked, but the man's in trouble. I'm gonna show you how great I am, in the words of the greatest. Muhammad Ali would go ahead and dominate people with fly speed, record of 1,000 pounds of force with it, with great matter of speed, battle ring IQ, great matter of wisdom and knowledge from other people within the case of his teachings, and most importantly just styling on motherfuckers with the iconic shuffle and a rapid speed fruition, and just being able to outspeed people, like dodging 3 to 4 punches with just neck rolls against the guy that didn't want to go and say his name, called him Cassius Clay, said Muhammad Ali. He thought that Cassius Clay was his slave name and demeaning name. Muhammad Ali bodied him and had the fight that we all know, what's my name, and bodied him, bested him. Muhammad Ali is a superb fighter, a profound man, and even though losing to someone like Smoking Joe Frazier, he would beat him twice later on in the epic trilogy, like how he defeated Sonny Liston in the epic trilogy, even with him getting caught with a stunning left hand, Joe Frazier's iconic move. This man, Muhammad Ali, was still being able to outdo him in multi-decent cases matter, connect hits, and he could take hits. He was able to take a great deal of hits from Sonny Liston, get hit on the head multiple times, even though that unfortunately led up to him getting Parkinson's. Rest in peace to the champ. He died in 2016. Rest in peace to the greatest. And at the same time, he was able to take this left hand and get up from it damn near immediately. So, yeah, that's one of his weaknesses, of possibly getting hit with a multi-case matter son, or the son that a fighter like him in rapid movement possibly could not see. As simply put, what you cannot see is the greatest matter of punch, even though technically the left hand, even though not being by default telegraphed, did hit him in the space where he was of weird sense coming, right? But that still is what it is. But yeah, that is Muhammad Ali himself trying to talk about Mike Tyson, the GOAT. Michael J. Tyson from the streets of New York, over in the case matter of Brooklyn, the GOAT. Like I said, even though nothing is great, Muhammad Ali's all around the case matter of the greatest. Y'all know the case matter of my love for Muhammad Ali. Y'all already know that. But I'm saying the case matter of GOAT, case matter of how much, case matter of dopeness in the case of conflict and tribulations of all different types of negativity. And this man Michael was able to push past it. But in the case of his most iconic name, Mike Tyson, or Iron Mike, from the streets of New York, like I said, was a boy that was getting to all different type of fights, delinquent activity, robbing, hood rat activity, doing a bunch of different type of out-of-pocket things because the type of case matter upbringing he had. Having no father figure in his mama's country, having to do prostitution, to go ahead and put food in this man's mouth, to go ahead and hold up him and his siblings, was being said, because of his sister and a brother, correct me if I'm wrong. Michael would go for all different type of matter of street fiend energy throughout his time, until eventually he was put in the case matter of facility where he would go ahead and get proper case matter education, learning, and great grace of doing stuff to go ahead and go about better means for himself, and eventually see a man, I forgot his name, that trained with Custom Model, the guy that trained Floyd Patterson, the guy that, even though being killed damn near by this man Sonny Liston, was able to go ahead and stand toe to toe with this man for a great deal, what is being said, and at the same time fought Muhammad Ali, even though being beaten by Muhammad Ali as well. Floyd Patterson was accounted multiple times, even now, as being a strong regard of a fighter when it comes down to the matter of his proficiency and the matter of the sport, even though Sonny Liston defeating him twice in the words of Muhammad Ali in this case instance. Mike Tyson would fight him in the case of a considerable friendly spot, even though in the end of the fight this man got cocked in the stomach and threw up in the bitch, damn near being knocked out. This man Mike will train under him, get more solid and strong with the matter of his skills, learning great maneuvers in the matter of boxing and efficiency, the peak group, and being able to style on a motherfucker like no other, and being able to turn with the greatest matter of quickness and swerving with pounding fury mixed with it. His iconic case of matter of maneuver to be where your opponent would not expect you to be because of your speed, and most importantly just always moving every time. Power shot every time. Blow a nigga arrow, pause, every time, bow, you know what I'm saying, multi-case striking. Muhammad Ali, we'll go ahead and be pressed by this later on in the future, by the way, because the fact that he said that he fought him same time with Mike, because both of them having great case matter respect for each other, because Mike was always inspired by Muhammad Ali, and when he was on the phone with him at a different time, he said, when I grow up, I'm going to go ahead and get revenge for you, beating the dog shit out of Larry Holmes, out of his prime to be exact, but still shining the fact that Mike, if he fought Larry Holmes, he would be able to body him, what is being said. And he proved this later on, being just fucking like 17, because when Mike was like 15, he looked like he just got off parole. Like, she looked like he got baby mamas and shit. He looking like he just jacked a nigga for his money, right? Mike was Big Brock. Only being 5'10", by the way, being one of the shortest heavyweights, the shortest heavyweight was like 5'7" on some Lil Mac shit. He used height to his advantage and bested his first opponent with a stunning knockout, and then by the age 20, he became the youngest heavyweight champion to ever live. Mike Tyson showcased that he was one of the realest niggas alive with pound for pound fury like no other, and with Cuz by his side, he was able to gain all case a matter of glory. Unfortunately, Cuz died from the case of cancer, makes it a matter of old age, correct me if I'm wrong, within the matter of this, correct me if I'm wrong in both matters, but Cuz made a fucking demon in the ring, he made a fucking beast in human skin. Mike Tyson became a tiger, multi-case slaughtering niggas in the ring like they was gazelles. Nigga didn't have no problems, but it wouldn't be the ring that would put him down. It would be a matter of his mentality, no strong matter of discipline coming from his original coach, and the fact that money and a nigga like Don King would take over and basically drown this man out in every case of matter of poison and toxicity that would go in more and more, downgrade this man's capability to do this and that, what is being said. And so Mike will go and lose his belt to the case of someone like Buster Douglas, and even though not to discredit Buster Douglas arguably got knocked the fuck out in like what, the 13th round, and the ref slow counted. In the actual footage you can see that it was a 13 count, that man was knocked down, and Mike respectfully should have won that, but besides that he won on a mic that was not himself, and Mike lost the belt in this case instance. But Mike still showed out in his prime, in his case matter of like young adult, case matter of time, aka in the case of his early 20s, because he lost the belt like what, when he was like 23, 24, still obviously in his 20s, right, that he was still skilled. It's not like out of technical prime if we go about his full ability, but I want to make this clear as it's a misconception with Mike. Mike didn't get out of his prime age-wise, in my opinion. I believe, in the words of Chad Champ, which thank you for the Kiss of Matter, some of the Matter photos and requires and stuff. I want to say shout out to him and a bunch of other Matter people for the stuff, right? Because of a matter of learning and education, and the Mike show, and he's listening to Mike, and it's pretty evident within the matter of his life that money, fame, women, all that stuff overcame him and didn't allow him to go ahead and strongly full-fledged burst out into his ultimate potential on some team go on shit and let loose in the greater case of matter of scale that he had to these other greats in this case. And so, like with Muhammad Ali, his prime is in a specific matter of era mixed with purpose in mind, right? But Muhammad Ali, it's pretty evident. Muhammad Ali is like mid-60s, right? That's his most peakest matter of time. That's the matter when he was pulling the greatest, dopest matter of shit, slapping motherfuckers up left and right, right? His prime being of like sort of like matter of the middle point to going course to the late. So I would say probably that Muhammad Ali's prime is 1965 to like 1967 to 8, right? That's his prime. Easy, just mid-60s to late, right? Simple. Muhammad Ali in that time did a bunch of great matter of things over the matter of just his skill and renownedness and stuff. So it's pretty self-explanatory how his case. Mike Tyson, on the other hand, comparison in the right corner, I would say his prime is of late 70s, right? 70, 80, 79 to the lowest extent of matter of this being easily late 70s to early 80s. So 1978 to 9, where like the Warriors came into matter of production and came out, and then the same time early 80s, especially because in that matter of time later on, what is being said, even though being let out in similar record of time, like Tupac for instance, within the early 90s, he was looking for all different matter of tribulations besides that, not just in the matter of losing the belt, a bunch of different poor bad shit on his mind, but also his rape case, and agree or disagree about Mike Tyson being a rapist or not. That's beside the point. Me personally, I don't believe it from all this. We can talk about that in a different video or just in a different conversation, but still, besides that, that's for the record. But Mike Tyson again beat Larry Holmes. He beat a multi different matter against people. He showed slugger, proficient speed. He was knocking niggas out way past his height, and he was just booming ridiculous in account of his capability and his strength. And he has case of hitting power on the likes of someone like George Foreman, and could outdo someone like Joe Frazier, arguably in multi different accounts, with his own style, as he perfected the peekaboo, the movement as Joe like the fucking head bob and sway and pull off like a fucking rocket with the left hook. What is being said, while Mike Tyson was nothing but a fucking blister of gunshots to the body. He was a fucking living machine gun. Nigga popped off different. He was doom slaying niggas in the ring, my nigga. He was popping off wild. I'm telling you, bro. Again, Mike, beast. Okay, and as well just being a dummy, a slugger of all different outbox pound for pound theory. I mean, if y'all think Balrog was something, bro, this motherfucker Mike holding up all the efficiency throughout every matter of the fight. Again, having like Muhammad Ali 1,000 pounds for be even more, and only weighing off roughly 220 pounds, he has pound for pound efficiency and socking rates beyond comprehension, right? And he has multi different statements of him banging out with the greatest, and even though this is mainly his case of mentality to be on some crazy shit later on, I mean, Mike has statements of him trying to go ahead and fight a gorilla in a zoo, even though obviously I don't think that Mike Tyson could beat the gorilla. I'm just saying that Mike's confidence, his mentality, his proficiency, and his skill was able to have him have an advantage over a great deal of these people and move crazy in the ring. Just be able to lay it down on motherfuckers. And Mike consistently just shows that he's cracked when it comes down to the matter of speed and at the same time efficiency. There's no one like him. There's no one in the same matter of skill as Mike when it comes down to things like that. He's just built different. And yeah, that's pretty much Mike when it comes down to the matter of the discussion, what's being said. Time to go and talk about who I think could win and a few different matter of arguments to talk about in both matter of both contestants' capabilities and skill, as both of them, like I said, in their own matter of flower taking, are both greats in their own right. In conclusion, I probably believe that the fight going about boxing match on that street, because the street fight, even though probably Mike Tyson's mindset moving was way different from how it was later on, that in a boxing match, I believe Muhammad Ali wins 8 to 9 of the time through a matter of unanimous decision, and just the pure fact that I believe that how Muhammad Ali fought and different record of statements and capabilities of him would all around get him the dub in the end. And I just think that Mike, even though being very skilled, have a great wager of possibly being able, with a good few hits or a great left boulder hand to the face, could put Muhammad Ali on his ass or get him to win the long run like Joe Frazier. Muhammad Ali was able to beat Joe Frazier in prime and out, and most importantly has showcased, even though not in his prime, that he can bang out with people that have hard punching capabilities. And if you're like me, who believes most of the time prime George Foreman would beat Mike Tyson, especially because the way Mike Tyson fought, George was able to take the hits, get around, have more arguable technicality skill than Mike, and had the hands to whammy a nigga. Like, I believe George Foreman is the hardest punching person in martial arts history. I don't think there's anyone besides Deontay Wilder, maybe even Mike, someone like at a harder scale, Ernie Shavers, there's Evander, and like Francis Ngannou hit as hard as George Foreman. And even though it wasn't in his prime, Muhammad Ali only got knocked down once from his shit, and it was after rapid succession. Muhammad Ali has the mindset, and it's been shown on like 3 occasions, that a guy with the right skill set, cleanness, footwork, and efficiency in combinations could outdo Mike with a great clean setup of jabs, rights, and connects. So I believe all around Muhammad Ali gets this, in my opinion. No bias. Hope you guys will enjoy this discussion. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Please try to keep it civil, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to one of these icons. This being said, respect to both profound men. And always, I love you guys. I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Peace out, my army. Let me know if y'all want me to do more real life case matter contender fights like this. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, my army. Love y'all.